Hi, this is Chung Nguyen, and today we're going to take a look at the Verizon Wireless Storm2, which is the successor to the original Storm, which was heralded as the first touchscreen BlackBerry on Verizon Wireless. The Storm2 will be available in retail channels on October 28th, and today we're going to do an unboxing and then we're going to take a look at the hardware and compare the Storm2 with the original Storm. So let's go ahead and do the unboxing. The original Storm actually came in a retail sleeve, which actually shows the packaging better. I'm not sure if we got a retail packaging for the Storm 2, but it comes in just a simple box. There are no manuals or CDs included. All it comes with is the Storm 2 with the battery already inserted in the device, a charger, USB cable, and headphones for the device. So let's go ahead and set aside what came in the box and do a hardware tour of the Storm 2. The device is actually a large touchscreen slab. There are no hardware keyboards. It's actually a relatively thin profile, and compared to the original Storm with the click screen, the Storm 2 and the original Storm, there are not much difference in size or weight. The original Storm had a click screen that was a little bit wobbly. You can actually see it move around when you're up close to it. And there's a little bit of LED light leakage coming from the screen around the borders. Also, there are actual physical hardware buttons on the bottom, which you won't find on the Storm 2. The Storm 2, the screen, actually you can't press in when the power is off, and the buttons are actually integrated into the large capacitive touch screen. So these buttons are actually clickable on the screen as well. Let's go ahead and turn the device on. Once the device is actually powered on, the touchscreen, you can actually press in right now and start clicking, but that was not possible when the device was off. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the hardware first before we go ahead and look at the software. On the back of the device, you have a 3.2 megapixel camera, which is the same resolution as it was on the Storm 1, and also an LED flash. The battery cover now, you actually just lift and pull, and there are no latches on the side as was on the Storm 1. You have the SIM card, the actual battery, and a micro SD card slot, which supports up to 32 gigabytes of memory card. On the left side of the device, you have a micro USB charging port, and you have a shortcut hardware button, which is default to set to the voice control application. On the other side, you have the integrated volume up and down switch and also a shortcut key for the camera. Unlike the Storm 1, the buttons are a little bit more subdued. Here you have the buttons are more integrated, whereas on the Storm 1 it's actually chrome, and the 3.5mm headphone jack at the top here. On the Storm 1 it protrudes out a little, and on the Storm 2 it is more flush with the device. At the top, these are two buttons that you can actually press in. On one side, you have the mute button, which is the same as it is on the original Storm, and on this side, you have an integrated switch. If you press and hold it for a while, it will turn the device on and off, and if you just quickly press in, it will actually just lock the screen, so when you click on the screen, nothing would happen. On the original Storm, the power is actually integrated onto the call end button, but since this is a capacitive touchscreen, you can't do that with the power button because there would be no power if the device is off and you can't click onto the screen. So this is a brief hardware tour of the original Storm with the Storm 2. So let's go ahead and take a look at the software tour comparison in the next video.